ASP, you know, the active sponsoring program. So, because if you want to be successful, you have to be active. So I create this plan. This is an additional plan. This is an option. It's really important. I wouldn't like any misunderstanding. Everything is continuing. The main marketing plan is perfect. But now the company can give you the other option, the extra option, and if you use it, you can. Everything is up to you. So I prepared this plan and I showed to doctor in this March. And of course I'm really worried with how is his answer. But it was interesting him, and we talked about this plan a few days. And after, doctor told me, okay, why not? We can try it. So 1st of June, we start this program. Only 2 countries in the world. One is in Poland, Europe, and the other is Uzbekistan. I wouldn't like to talk about now Uzbekistan, because Uzbekistan is a different market, it is a new market, it's a really active market. So I just want to talk about in Poland. What happened in Poland? You know, after the 3 months in Poland, so we start this program in June, 1st of June in Poland. After 3 months, we realized the new member registration more than 300% increasing, and the turnover is almost double. So end of the August, and of course, you know, the summer is a little bit special in Europe because most of the people would like to go to holiday. So after the 3 months, we realized, yes, it is working. It is working. So now the doctor gave the permission, and we launched this program 1st of November in Hungary, Greece, and Spain, and few countries that is under the other countries in Cyprus and Portuguese and French. And I just know, you know, it's only a little bit more than 2 weeks. So, and I just know what happened in Hungary, and it's amazing. So many sleep leaders reactivate on self because this plan. So the good news for you, we will start this plan in Turkey 1st of January. So now I would like to share with you the details, how is the plan. So now you are really lucky because you have more than half months to prepare the plan. Okay, so what is the ASP? Of course, the ASP is an opportunity. You can buy the products, and of course, it's an opportunity. It's an immediate income. So it's really important inside the ASP plan for the direct selling is a weekly payment, weekly bonus. No need to wait 1 month. Of course, about the shopping, about the products purchasing, you know, the company will give you the extra income. It's really important. You can buy the ASP. Not only for the new members, everybody can buy the ASP. But for me, and of course for you as a leader, the most important thing is, you know, the motivation. So this plan can be a little bit push you. You have to be active if you want the extra benefit. If you are not active, it's no problem. You can continue. You can be Diamond Crown Ambassador later. But if you are active, you can get the extra income. Okay, so first of all is how working the ASP. I wouldn't like to use this word as a package because this is not a real package. This is not. We are not in the packaging business. I can say this is an opportunity. So, for example, if you have a Turkish code, if you are not, I will talk about later. But if you have a Turkish code, you can buy the ASP, and you can create your ASP purchase. So maybe you heard about the IOC, the ASP, it's happened in the Turkish market, but those was a fixed package. So if you want to buy, the company tell you this option is available only. But now, no option. You can choose. You can choose which product do you want to buy. Okay? Only one rules. The minimum order is 100 PV. But the package size, the order size is unlimited. So if you want to buy 10,000 box of black coffee with ESP, you can. No limit. Only one limit, one rules, minimum 100 PV, the order. Okay? And every member can buy the ESP one time for one code. Okay, so you have to think about it. What is the best option for you? Of course, I will suggest what is the best strategy. And if you buy the ESP, it is a 100% redemption. So the next 3 years, when you buy from that date, the next 3 years, the company will pay back the 100% for your future purchase, 10% discount. But no deadline. So you can buy 1st of January ESP, you can buy ESP 1 year later, half year later, everything is up to you. Okay, only two things, minimum 100 PV and one DXN code only one time. Okay, I think it's really simple. Sometimes when I talk about it, you know, the past 1 month I was in Spain, Greece, Hungary, and I talk a lot about the ESP. And many times I realize when I talk about it, you know, the members need double confirmation because you cannot imagine how amazing it. So no hidden words. Okay, really simple. Okay, no limit. You can buy any products what you want. Only one rules, 100 PV limit, and no deadline. You can buy now or later. Of course, when we launch the ESP. If your code is outside from Turkey or outside from Europe, it's no worry about it. You can sell the ESP. Just one thing you cannot buy. You cannot buy, but the good news is the company would like to open this plan all over the world. So not only in Europe. The company would like to launch this program in the Middle East too. Now we would like to talk with Salim and the Middle East management how can we launch this program. But currently we start this program. Currently we start this program 1st of January in Turkey. And if your code is not under Turkey, no worry. You cannot buy now, but you can sell. And you can get the benefit, of course. So, how is the benefit? So, if you sell any ESP package, the direct bonus is 60% from the SP. So, for example, if your code is under the Middle East, but you are living here in Turkey and you can sell the ESP, you can get the 60% bonus. Okay, but of course you can sell only the Turkish code members ESP because somebody is not under Turkey, they cannot. But of course, because the one world one market concept, we launched this ESP already in Hungary, Spain, French, Portuguese, Greece, and of course in Poland. So if you have a friend there who has a local code, you can sell the ESP for them and you can get a 60% bonus. And it's really important, this 60% bonus is weekly payment and with dynamic compression. What does it mean? Maybe you have a network, of course, you have a network. And because the existing member can buy the ESP, you have a downline, for example, who is not active, who is not with us. But you have a second line member who with us and who buy the ESP. you can get the 60% direct bonus. So, because this program is working for the existing members, honestly, I can tell you, this is a gift for you from the company. No needed any action. So, 1st of January, we launch this program in Turkey, and your first line buy the ESP, because of course they know how is the product. They buy many thousand PV. I realized it, because they know it will be the free for them, because they will get back from the redemption. You got this 60% from the SV as a free, without any action. No reaction? Translator, not good? Okay, so dynamic compression for the direct bonus too. And of course the second, third and fourth level is dynamic compression, of course. So it's counting only the active levels. Counting the active levels. What does it mean, the active levels? If somebody buy the minimum 100 PV and qualify the bonus, they are active. If somebody not, the dynamic compression is working. Okay, so let's see the ASP rules. I lose the communication with the next slide, please. Okay, thank you. So how is the ASP rules? It's really important. If we launch one country, this ESP program, every members who register and the code is in that country is automatically participate the program. So no need to say, I would like to join the ASP program. Automatically participate the program, and this is a really huge responsibility for you. Because if you have a downline, but they don't get the information about this program, they can lose the opportunity. So everybody who is registered, not only the active members, the inactive members, is automatically participate in the program. And as I told you, everybody can buy the ESP, but only one time for one code. And of course, this is not a pyramid game, this is not a money game. So somebody want to earn money from the ASP program, no need to buy the ASP package. So it is two different things, two different issues. If somebody want to buy, it's okay. Somebody want to sell, it's okay. Somebody buy and sell, it's okay too. So the rules, no rules, only the option. The company gives you only the option about the ESP. But it's really important, if we start this program, everybody join automatically. Okay, and of course, the SV that is generating from the ESP purchase is not in the existing marketing plan, because of course the company cannot pay 2 times. It is separately. But the TSI point is calculated. So if you're downline and if you buy the ESP, the TSI point is calculated. And you know what is the name? This program is the ESP, is the Active Sponsoring Program. So the company gives you the opportunity, you join automatically to this program. But if you want to be inside this program, you have to be active. And you can get the gift for the company. So we can say the first 3 months, because you are the existing members, is free for you. No needed any action. If somebody is buying under you ASP, you get the 60%, 10%, 5%, 5%. If somebody is a new member, I mean is joined after 1st of January in Turkey, they have 5 months. 5 months. So the first 3 months, and for the new members for the first 5 months, the ASP bonus is coming automatically. No needed any action. But if you want to participate for the 4th month, you have to be active. How is the active? How can you be active? The next slide, please. Thank you. Okay, so it's really important. It's good news for you. If your code is not under 30, you haven't any requirement. So no 3 months, no 5 months. Because you are outside in the program, so you cannot buy the ESP, just you can sell. But when the company is launched the program, your country is up to your code, you know, from that time you have to be active. Until that time you are lucky, you can enjoy. Okay? So, how working if you are the existing members in Turkey? I'm sorry, something has happened with the computer. So, the first 3 months, you have to register 6 new directs. So this is the rules for you. The first 3 months, you have to register 6 new directs. Now I realize the doctor face. It's a good news for you. You are a Chrome ambassador, so you haven't any requirement. So this program is happening only until that time you reach the Chrome ambassador level. Because if you are a Chrome ambassador, no needed more action. If you want, of course you can. So if Dr. Abdul Razak sell the ESP, he get the 60%, of course. He can sell it, he can buy it. But no needed recruit new members, because he is a Chrome ambassador. Okay? So, but if you are not Chrome ambassador, until that time, you know, the first 3 months, you have to recruit 6 new directs. What does it mean, the new direct? The new direct mean you have to sponsoring the new person who buy minimum 100 PV. No need to buy ASP. This is not a pilot game, not money game. No need to buy ASP. Just you have to sponsoring new person with 100 PV from that month that he registered. No needed it be happening in one invoice. So for example, if you're sponsoring somebody 1st of January as a free without any purchase, and 3rd of January he or she will go to the office and buy 1 soap, and after the next week she buy 2 box coffee, and the next week she buy 6 box coffee, but end of the month she buy together 100 PV, she is one person for you, for your qualification. So the first 3 months, January, February and March, you have to bring 6 new direct with these details. Okay? If you don't bring anybody in January, no problem. If you don't bring anybody in February, no problem. But end of the March, you bring 6 new directs, it's okay. You qualify for the 4th month. In the first 3 months, you got the ESP bonus without any action. You have to buy only 100 PV, that's it. No need to buy the ESP, just buy 100 PV. But if you want to get 60% direct bonus from April, from 1st of April, the first 3 months, you have to bring 6 new direct and only new. Okay? Really simple. And for the 4th month, every single month, you have to bring 3 new direct. I think I know what is in your mind now. Maybe you think it is too much. Of course, if you are not active, it is too much. But if you are active, the 3 is nothing. And if you have a tool that we can call it as ESP, the 3 is nothing. Because, for example, the new person is coming, and if you tell him or her, just buy 100 PV coffee with ESP, the future, it will be free for you. because the company give you the 100% redemption for the next 3 years. So it is free. So the 3 is really easy, believe me. The 3 is really easy if you are active. And if you have a tool, it's calling the ASP. So this is the rules for the existing members who is under Turkey. If you are not under Turkey, just you are living here, just sponsoring people, just selling ASP for the Turkish code members, and you get the bonus. And what about the new member? The new member, because they are new, they got 5 months. So the first 5 months, no requirement, they are in the program. But end of the 5 months, they have to bring 5 new directs. And from the 6 months, every month, 3 new directs. Same than the existing member. So they get more time. Okay? So this is the rules, really simple, nothing special, but you have to know one thing. If you are not active, and if you go out of the program, you never come back. No opportunity to come back. Because this is the value of the program. Never come back. Okay? So, it's really simple. You have to be active. If you are not active, you go out of the program. This is your decision, not the company decision, but you never come back. What happening if you go out of the program? Of course, you can sell the ESP, but you cannot get the 60% bonus. Same than now in Turkey, if you are an existing member, you can sell the DSP, but you can get the normal bonus. Okay? So, you lose the opportunity, the 60% direct bonus. And of course, this is a really huge opportunity. So, I suggest to you, don't miss it. Okay? 3 new directs every month. Maybe you think it is too much. Of course, if you are active, I'm sure it is not too much. But sometimes something happening. For example, you need holiday, or you think this is a Ramadan month, you wouldn't like to be active. Of course, I thought about it, so we give you the opportunity. Every year, 2 times, you can ask the suspension. So you can say, sorry, this month I go to the holiday. Sorry, this month is Ramadan, I wouldn't like to sponsor new people. So it is up to you. Every calendar year, 2 months, you can tell it. But the rules is, you have to tell it before the month, not after. So you can find the e-verb is a menu, and every single month, until 5th of the day, you have to make a decision, and you cannot change your decision. So for example, June, you would like to go to holiday, so 5th, until 5th of the June, you have to click in the e-verb. June is my suspend month. And what happening, if you sell the ESP, you get the bonus, of course, 60% bonus. But if you sell, if you're sponsoring only 2 people, you can stay inside the program, no requirement. So, but you have to tell it until 5th of the month. So it is not a way you tell it end of the month. Sorry, it was my holiday month because I cannot sponsor you direct. And of course, if you ask, this is my suspend month, and after, in this month, you are sponsoring more than 3 new directs, you cannot say, sorry, I was active, this is not suspend month. No, you cannot change. So every calendar year, 2 times you can do it, but of course, it can be the separate months. And of course, you cannot ask it the first 3 months, because the first 3 months is not needed, because it is together calculation. Okay. So, I'm sorry. This is the ESP. Really simple, nothing special. Just what I say, so no need to complicate this system. Everybody can buy, everybody can sell. You have to be active if you want to be inside the program. But you know, when I created this program and Dr. Lin accepted it, you know, I thought about it. If we launch this program, we have to create something amazing. You know, the big boom. You know, it's the sales is double or more. And what can we do? So I asked Dr. Lin, give us the extra promotion. And honestly, it was a big surprise for me, because he told, yes, okay, why not? So the extra promotion is the double PV. What does it mean? What does it mean? You know, the first 3 months, only when we launch this product plan. So in Turkey, January, February, in March, every ASP purchase is counting with double PV. So, for example, you have a dull line for the 10 lines deeply, and she buy the ASP package 500 PV, she get 1000 PV. And of course, everybody will get 1000 PV, because it's how working the DXN marketing plan, it's cumulative. So everybody get, you know, the SP is separately, but the PV is connecting the existing marketing plan. So anybody buy under you ASP package in ASP order in the first 3 months, everybody can get double PV. And not only the person who buy the ASP package, every upline. And what does it mean? Maybe you have a downline who has 6-star agent, but she never qualified as a diamond. Why? Because maybe her turnover is 3000 PV, but she hasn't 4 separate qualified star agent line. What is the requirement for the qualified star agent? 300 PV. But now, in the first 3 months, if somebody buy 150 PV ASP package, she is a qualified star agent, because she get double PV. So we realize many members, not only 1 career level, but 2 or 3 is up in the first 3 months. Because now the qualification is more easy. And with this promotion, because I can say it is a promotion, you can reactivate your sleeping network, sleeping members, because now this is an opportunity for them to come back. So for example, somebody is inactive under you. What is the rules? They have to buy 100 PV with 1 invoice, inside 1 invoice, and she or he can activate herself or himself. But now they can do it with the ASP. So somebody is inactive, but buy the ASP package, and because the ASP package is minimum 100 PV, he or she immediately reactive on self and get the double PV, 200 PV minimum. Okay, so now this is the best time. You can reactivate, you can recall all team members, all networks, and build a huge business. And because the 60%, what we realized, for example, in Poland, you know, the first few weeks, the members earn much more than before. Because nothing happened, just the existing members who knows the products very well and they know how is the value, they buy the huge purchase with ESP. And the 60% is coming from the sponsor, the active sponsor. And they earn, I saw many weekly bonus more than 1,000 euro from those people who earn a small amount in the past. Okay, so this is the ESP, sorry, and now you know everything, every rules. It's really simple, not complicated, but this is only the information for you. The question is, how can you use this information? So now, I would like to give you the plan, the strategy, the guideline. What is my suggest? What is the best way and the fastest way that you can do with this information? Okay, let's see the ASP strategy. Okay, the first step is you have to watch the video. Okay, watch the video not tomorrow, but tonight, after the gala dinner. I hope you cannot sleep because you are really motivated about the new things. So, watch this video. It is only 15 minutes. And it is available with Arabic subtitles, Turkish subtitles, every language subtitles. So, go to the TED.com, and put this man name, is Tim Urban. And you can find one presentation. This is the Turkish name. You see this number? More than 68 million people watch this video. This is, I think, the best video in the TED. Okay? So, I wouldn't like to talk about this video. Just watched it. Not one time, maybe more time. It is really funny video, but it is extremely serious. So it's talking about you. It's how is your life and how working your mind. Okay, so this is the first step. Everybody can do it. Nothing special. The TED is free. The second step is you have to use your calendar. Okay? So, 10 years before, yesterday was my anniversary. Exactly 10 years before, I got my Crown Ambassador pin. And that time, together with my wife, we was the fastest Crown Ambassador. Now you can be more faster than us with this plan. So, and many people ask me, what is my secret? How I did it? Why? And my secret is my calendar. I have a calendar. It's really simple. I just focus what I have to do and I use my calendar. And I'm sure you have a calendar too, because everybody has a smartphone in this room and every smartphone inside the calendar. Many people came to me and tell me, Laszlo, please help me, because I'm doing this business really seriously, but it is not working for me. So please help me. And my answer every time is same and is a little bit special. My answer is, I'm sorry, but I cannot help you. Do you know why? Because what you ask is too general. I really want to help you, so I have a small request. Please come back to me 1 week later. And please tell me what happened in the last week. And I can help you, definitely, I can help you. Do you know what's happening? Most of the people never come back, because after 1 week, they know the answer. Their business is not working because nothing happened in the last week. So, currently, if you are not satisfied about your bonus, please check your calendar. please check what happened in the last week. You know, we are in the information sharing business. We have to share the information. How many times did you share the information in the last week with the new prospect? And you can find the answer in your calendar and you can see your bonus. This is working together. Okay? So the question is, in this business, how can you use your limited business time? And because we are a human and we are lazy, you know, if we cannot focus on limited business time, we cannot reach our goal. So, use your calendar. What does it mean? Please, after the camp, please take your calendar and let's see your next month. And please put your calendar, your DXN business time. So just put there, okay, this is Monday. I have a job, I have to work, I don't know, 8 hours, traveling time 1 hour, I have 10 hours is done. Okay, but I have 3 or 5 hours in the evening. Okay, you have to put your calendar, this is my DXN business time. And what is the rule? Nobody can touch it, because this is your future. Nobody can touch it. No others, you know, your friend is calling you, please come to the cafe or watch the football or anything. No, this is your DXN business time. And you have to put only this in your calendar. And when you are ready, in 1 month, you have to check it, how much is it? Is it enough for you? Is it enough for your goal? And I'm sure you will realize, no, it is not enough. What you have to do, if this situation is happening, you can do 2 things. One thing, you postpone some other activity. So for example, if you are planning the holiday, you can postpone. If you want to do some free time, so free activity, you can postpone, because this is not interesting. What is the interesting? You have to be free. You have to reach your goal. So this is one option. If you do it, but if you are not satisfied about the result, you have only one option. It's really simple. Everybody can do it. Less sleep. No need to sleep too much if you are motivated. You can sleep after, when you reach the Clone Ambassador level. Now you have to focus your future. You know, if you less sleep every day 1 hour, it is more than 30 hours a month. How many people you can reach 30 hours? Many. Okay, so if you are motivated, less sleep is enough. You can sleep later when you reach the Clone Ambassador level. So, your future in your calendar, that's it, no secret. No secret. Maybe, of course, you can be lucky, you can find the people who is really active and build under you the huge business. Okay, you can be the lucky, but not this is the reality. The reality, if you want to reach your goal, you have to work. That's it. But you know, if you enjoy what you have to do, it is working. Okay? So if you put your business time, your calendar, nobody can touch it. And what is your job? You are in the information sharing. So you have to share the information day to day. That's it. Okay. How can you share the information now? Because the ASP. You know, the first, you have to check your current structure. You go to the eWord in the tree view and call everybody that you can and inform them, now this is the time to come back, to reactivate yourself, your action, because the ASP, because this amazing rules, and of course the first 3 months double PV. Okay, now this is the time, call everybody who rejected you in the past, because now everything is changed. Now is a new plan. You know, many times I heard about it, the DXN is good, but they need fast money. And of course the fast money is not available in the DXN. until 1st of January. Because after, the fast money is available. If you sell the ASP in the first week, the second week you get the bonus. No need to wait. The fast money is here. Okay. And of course, you can call every coffee drinkers. Of course, everything is up to you. We are a real company. No need any shortcut. You have to use your own way. I just want to share with you last, how is my way. I joined the DXN because the coffee. Because the coffee is the most easiest product to showing, to sharing. You know, of course, I really like my Morinzi, but if I want to introduce the Morinzi for the new people, what happening? It generating new questions. Only this happening. What is this? Why? How working? But if I share the coffee, no question. Just try it. Just try it. No need to believe me. Just try it. Everybody knows what is the coffee. So, I would like to share with you finally the secret of the 50 bags of coffee. Okay, this is a small calculation, I'm sorry about it, but you have to understand how can you optimize your income with the ESP. So, let's see a really simple calculation. You buy every month minimum 100 PV. Most of the people buy 300 PV or more. This is your point. Please check how much was your purchase, the DXN purchase, maybe the past 3 months or half year. And you can see the number. And maybe, this is only the example, every month you spend 150 euros as an average. €150 every month. Okay, this is the example. Maybe your calculation 200, maybe 100, maybe 300. This is your number. So let's see this example. If you spend every month 150 euros, the next 3 years, if nothing is changed, you will spend 5,400 euro for your own product purchase. So 5,400 euro, 10% is 540 euros. 540 euro. What does it mean? If you buy the ESP package, the company can give you 10% discount for every purchase, and if you buy 150 euros every month in the next 3 years, the company can give you maximum 540 euros discount. It's really simple, 10%. So what does it mean? If you buy 1st of January 540 euros product, it will be free for you. Because every month you buy 150 euros and get a 10% discount, and the next 36 months, next 3 years, it will be 540 euros. Nothing special. Nothing special. Okay, don't afraid about it if you don't understand. Just follow this calculation. So, if you buy 540 euros, it is free for you. So what is my suggest? Please buy 540 euros plus your average monthly purchase, and for this amount, buying 3-in-1 coffee. I'm sorry, I don't know how much is the 3-in-1 coffee in Turkey now, but I'm sure you can buy 40 bag or more, 40 box or more. And what happening? You buy the ASP, and this purchase will free for you, and now you have 2 tools. One is the ASP, and one is the 40 bags of coffee. And we are in the coffee business. So what you have to do, you can share this 40 boxes of coffee, because this is free for you, with 40 people, but not as a gift. Not as a gift. I learned a really good strategy, and I have a request. Don't trust me, don't believe me. Just try it. And believe your own experience. So what is the strategy? I have 40 boxes of coffee, and of course I know many people who drink coffee. Just choose one, and take one box of coffee, and come. And I can tell, this is one box of coffee, I drink this coffee, I really like this coffee. This coffee has changed my life because this is really good for my body, and of course this is a business opportunity. But now I just want to ask you one thing. Please try this coffee. Please open the box, try this coffee. Don't share this coffee anybody, just drink. Just drink only this coffee. And when you are finished, you can come back to me. And you can tell me two things. One, I'm sorry, I'm not satisfied. I bring back the empty box. And if you do it, it will be free for you. But if you come back and say, okay, it is good for me, and that time you can pay. This is my offer. It's really easy. You know, nobody can say I'm not a seller. No need to sell. Just share the information. Please don't believe me. I tell you what will happen. Most of the people start to thinking, Laszlo came to me and give this box of coffee, and now he is thinking I haven't 12 euros. He's thinking I am poor, I cannot pay now. Of course, I can pay now. So how working the human mind? If we wouldn't like to sell something, the people want to buy. So please don't believe me. Please try it. And if it is working for you too, and got the money, you can buy the other box coffee, and you can do the same. And you know, maybe you heard some statistic in the direct selling business. It's calling is a 10%. You know, this is the bad statistic, really bad statistic. You know, you share 10 people and only one join. I think if you share with 10 people, minimum one is join. So, if you share 40 bags, 40 boxes of coffee, 4 will join. But the requirement 3, so you can do it.